Hello everyone, in this video I will be talking about the Taiping Mausoleum game mode, which offers a ton of great rewards and it's fairly easy to complete. Now, in case you're wondering why I have waited so long to make a video about this game mode, that's because I was waiting for the release of the Path Trial event, which happened last week and it lasts for 7 more days. The Path Trial is the most important part of Taiping Mausoleum because this is where you can get a lot of inner way nodes to rank up the inner ways for your main build path. Ranking up your inner ways is one of the best methods to increase your power level, and some of the upgrades can be a complete game changer for your specific build path, so participating in the Path Trial event is very important. Now, before we get started, we have to talk about the other parts of the Taiping Mausoleum, which are the Foundation Trials and Divine Challenges. Taiping Mausoleum is a sort of challenge game mode where you have to clear various challenges and trials, each with their own specific conditions in order to obtain rewards and progress further in the game mode. Starting with Foundation Trials, these are the basic set of challenges consisting of 10 chapters, each with their own completion goals and enemy traits. Each chapter also has a Mastery boost and Mausoleum boost, which can help you clear it easier. You can challenge these with any build path you want, and they are generally pretty easy to complete. Each chapter has 3 completion goals and you get more rewards the more goals you complete. If we look at the rewards list for the Foundation Trials, we can see that you get a total of 240 Echo Jade and 45,000 coins if you complete all 3 goals in a chapter. There are a total of 10 chapters, so that adds up to 2,400 Echo Jade and 450,000 coins for completing all of them with all 3 completion goals. You also get a cool badge to equip on your profile if you clear all Foundation Trials with all 3 goals completed. Besides the amazing rewards, completing Foundation Trials is also a requirement for performing solo level breakthrough at various levels, so it is important to clear all 10 chapters. Moving on to Divine Challenge, these are essentially more difficult versions of the Foundation Trials. These consist of 10 chapters, each with their own corresponding goals and enemy traits. You unlock these by completing the Foundation Trial chapter corresponding to the Divine Challenge chapter. For example, in order to unlock Divine Challenge Chapter 4, you have to complete the Foundation Trial Chapter 4. These usually have 1 or 2 goals to complete, and you have to complete all the goals to complete the challenge, otherwise it doesn't count. Unlike the Foundation Trials, which generally have goals around a certain amount of time remaining or health remaining, the Divine Challenges can also have more specific goals, such as deflect 10 times or perform 8 perfect dodges. These also have a Mastery boost and Mausoleum boost to help you clear them easier if you play along with that playstyle. If we check the rewards list, we can see that these have similar rewards to the Foundation Trials, but since they only have 1 completion requirement, you get lesser rewards. You get 80 Echo Jade and 10,000 coins per chapter, and if you complete all 10 chapters, you get a total of 800 Echo Jade and 100,000 coins. You also get a cool badge to equip on your profile if you complete all 10 Divine Challenge chapters. Besides these rewards, completing Divine Challenges is also a requirement for performing solo level breakthrough at various levels, so it is important to clear all 10 chapters. Now that we are done with the basic modes, time to move on to the real deal, which is the Path Trial. First off, in order to unlock the Path Trial, you will need to complete Chapter 10 of the Foundation Trials, so you should go and do that as soon as possible. The Path Trials are sets of challenges split into 6 categories, 1 for each path, and there are 9 chapters for each path, so a total of 54 trials. Each of the chapters has 3 goals just like the Foundation Trials, and they also have multiple Mausoleum boosts and specific enemy traits. Path Trials are split into different periods across a season, meaning they will reset at the end of each period and then a new set of Path Trials and corresponding rewards will be available. Unlike the Foundation Trials and Divine Challenges, the Path Trials must be completed using the specific build path. It doesn't matter which path you have equipped, the game will automatically switch you to the required path when you start a trial. Another important thing to understand is that each path trial has its own unique mechanic, which you will have to understand and play around if you want to clear all path trials with maximum goals. You can see the special mechanic for each path by selecting the current path challenge button on the path trial screen. Make sure to read and understand the mechanic details for the path you want to complete, because it is crucial to completing all 9 chapters. On the Path Trial screen, you will also see an attempts tracker. Completing any chapter for the first time in any path will consume 1 attempt. You cannot challenge a new chapter if you have 0 attempts remaining, but you can re-challenge already completed chapters an unlimited number of times so that you can get the maximum completion goals. At the end of each week, Sunday at 11 PM local time, when the weekly reset happens, you will get 5 new attempts. You can store up to 20 attempts, and when the current path trial period ends, all of your attempts will reset to 5. At the start of any path trial period, everyone starts with 5 attempts, and the path trial lasts for 2 weeks in total, which means you get a total of 15 attempts per path trial period. Since every path trial consists of 9 chapters and there are 54 in total, this means you will not be able to complete all path trial chapters in a single period. You have to choose the path trial you want to complete according to your main build path, which is why it is very important to make a decision on which path you want to choose as your main path, because the rewards you get from the path trial are very important and hard to farm in other game modes. Now let's discuss the actual rewards you get from the path trials. First off, if you go to the events menu, you will see the current Taiping Mausoleum event. Here you can see a brief description of the event and some general information about the rewards, and also your progress in the Taiping Mausoleum modes. If you switch to the limited time tab and select the path trial challenge, you will see a list of rewards from the event. These rewards consist of Echo Jade, Inner Way Note chests, Resonating Melody, and more. In order to obtain these rewards, you have to complete all the quests listed in this menu. Some of these you will not be able to complete until the final week of the path trial, for example, the one that requires you to obtain 35 stars. Going back to the path trial screen and selecting Mausoleum rewards, we can see the actual good rewards for this game mode. Before we get to these, another thing you have to know is that each goal you complete in any path trial will give you 1 star. Stars are required to gain rewards in the seasonal track, and you get various amounts of Echo Jade and Inner Way Note chests depending on how many stars you have gained in the path trial season. If you get 30 total stars, you get a total of 260 Echo Jade and 14 Inner Way Note chests from the season rewards track. In this same screen, you will also notice a currency called Uncut Jade and the progress tracker at the bottom. You get 10 Uncut Jade for each star you gain in the path trial season, so for each completed goal. There is a cap of 600 Uncut Jade per path trial period, and you can use this in the path trial shop to purchase Inner Way Note chests, Mystic Skills Breakthrough chests, and various cosmetics which reset on a weekly basis. Make sure to purchase at least the Inner Way Note chest each week because these are super important. Completing all 9 chapters of any path trial with 3 stars will also give you a temporary hero title and badge. The seasonal path trial rewards will reset at the end of each period, so you will be able to regain all of these rewards and the Uncut Jade during each new path trial period. Now switching to the first clear rewards list, these are crucial for your main build path and they can only be obtained once. You can get a total of 10 Inner Way notes for your legendary Inner Way, 10 notes for an epic Inner Way of your path, 510 Echo Jade and 150,000 coins if you complete all 9 chapters in a specific path trial. As we discussed earlier, you won't be able to gain all of the first clear rewards in one path trial period because you only get 15 attempts each period, so choose wisely. Since there are 54 chapters in total, you will need 4 path trial periods to obtain all the first clear rewards. I am not sure how often the path trial periods will happen, since this is the first time we get one, but we'll find out in 7 days when this one ends. To recap, make sure to choose your main build path before you start doing the path trial. Then complete all 9 chapters of that path to get all the possible rewards, and make sure to use up your 5 attempts each week and purchase all the weekly items from the path trial shop using Uncut Jade. After you are done with your main path trial chapters, you can then choose any other path and start clearing those chapters. But make sure to keep an eye on the limited time path trial event, which requires you to complete chapter 1 in at least 3 different paths. Remember that you can re-challenge already completed chapters infinitely in order to get all 3 stars and get all the rewards. You can check how much time there's left of the current path trial period in the top right corner of the path trial screen. I am not 100% certain what happens to the path trial chapter progress when a period ends, but it seems that it will reset and you will have to re-challenge the chapters all over again. We will find out next week when the current period ends. That would be it for this video, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.